Hi everyone, I'm Nikhil and in this video I will show you how to create this animation inside of After Effects and that too without using any plugin or something. And it is very simple, very simple to create. Also you can download the project file from the description and let's get started. So for creating this animation, first create a new composition by right clicking and hit new composition. And now create a new solid, left click, new and then solid. Okay, hit OK. Now left click on this and add a gradient overlay. On layer styles, there you find gradient overlay. Open this and click on the edit gradient. Now add a point in the location of 50 and make the end point to be black. Now create one point right over here, somewhere around here, and choose the color blue. Okay. And now click over here and choose a pink color. Okay. Same thing we can do here. And we can choose the color respectively. Okay. So here we have it. Now adjust this. I want this to be somewhere around here. Just play with this and until you find this a good gradient. Okay. Now hit OK. And now create a new adjustment layer. Layer, right click and new adjustment layer. Now add a fast box blur to this and increase the blur radius. This is good to me. Let me just decrease this a bit. And let me just open this and edit the gradient overlay just a little. I want the edges to be much darker. Okay. So just make this something like that. Now create a new composition and name this meet comp. And click on this shape layer tool and create a shape something like that. And now just double click, hit control key and double click on this. This is in center the anchor point and now align this properly. Okay. Now bring the gradient composition right over here and place this somewhere around here. And now rotate this a bit. Something like that, and also scale it down and change the track matte of this to this. By the way, if you are in the older version, you cannot see this. So from here, you can just make this as well. And on the newer version, just click the pick whip and drag it to the layer you want to make the track matte. So here we are. Now we just have to adjust the size. So here we are. Now we have to just adjust this a bit. So this looks good to me. Now adjust the position. Click P to open the position properties. Now click on this to add a keyframe. Go forward in time, maybe 2 seconds. And cross it somewhere, something like this. Just make it visible just a bit. Something like that. And on the inner point, just make this completely off. Okay. So it reveals something like this. Now duplicate this, hit Ctrl D to duplicate and hit P for position for the bottom and just remove the keyframe by clicking on it and place it somewhere around here and make this parent by clicking on this pick whip and drop it to the gradient first layer. Okay. So now we have this simple animation. You can adjust the position. So that looks good to me. Now it's time to add some strokes to this. For that, just duplicate this at Ctrl D and turn this on and make the fill off. Also the stroke to be, turn the stroke on and make the size to be 2. So now it looks good. Now just duplicate that gradient composition and place it just below the shape layer, the stroke shape layer that we have created, and make the track matte for this to the shape layer that we have created, the stroke layer. And now just offset this a bit. So just from here, I want the position, just click on this and make it a bit fast. Okay. So something like that. And you can see we have something like this. We can also change the rotation and the scale. Hit R and S and then just rotate this a bit and make it the scale a bit something like this. So now we have this. It's time to make this just a little bit offset. So click all the base layers except for this two and make this add in time. So something like that. So now when it just hit this point, just hit U and go forward in time, something like that, somewhere around here, and just turn this back something like this. So now you can see it looks something like this. Now it's time to add the easy ease, you can say. So first of all, click U to open this and click all of the keyframes and hit F9. So that looks good to me. Just adjust the timing of the last one. I think it is a bit off. Maybe kind of this something like. So now it looks good to me. It's time to add some text. Okay. So for now, I'm just making this M3 and make this bit larger. Then hit S, scale this up a little bit more. Now align this also. Now left click on this and apply a layer style called Bevel Emboss. Okay. And also apply a fill to this. So right now when it somewhere around here, change the color to be black and add a keyframe. Now go forward in time, somewhere around here, and change the color to white. Now hit U, you can see it looks something like that. Maybe just adjust this a little bit. Now open this layer styles and Bevel and Emboss and change the size to be 2 and also change the angle to be somewhere around here. Okay. And just adjust this a bit and you are good to go. So now we have this. It's time to add a background. Create new solid. Make this black. Hit OK. And right now, if I turn this off and make the transparency on, you can see it's just hollow inside. The shape is hollow. Okay. So to fix that, just duplicate the shape layer and place it just below the gradient and turn this on and apply a black fill to this. By the way, I'm using the FX console for searching this effects. You can also search the effects from effect and preset. Let me just apply this from here also. And change the color to be black. So now it is fixed. So right now it looks good, but it's time to add some gradients to be somewhere around here and there. And let's just add that. Alt click to change the shapes and make this circle. On the strokes and change the color to be, take the blue from here and add something like this. Turn the stroke off and place it on the bottom, just above the background layer, and apply a fast box blur. Now increase the blur radius until you like this. Also double click, control and double click on this to center the anchor point and just change this something like that. Also hit R for rotation and this looks good to me. Just increase this a bit. Just play with this until you find this good. Okay. Now hit Ctrl D as well and change this to somewhere around here. Also change the color to be a grayish color. Now change the size of this as well. Now duplicate this last time and place it somewhere around here. And now rotate this completely. You can just play with this. And now just click on this all and hit T for transparency and decrease the opacity, something like that. Now click P for position, Alt click on this to add expression. Nothing fancy we are adding. Just type what I'm typing. WIGGLE wiggle. Open parenthesis. 0.2 comma 200. Okay. And this just adds a little bit movement, random movement. Now click out this and hit copy. Now hit P for position, alt click and paste on this. Also paste on this, alt click and paste on this as well. So now we are done with this. You can say it's moving. So the last thing that we need to apply is the glow effect on an adjustment layer. So layer, new adjustment layer, and apply a glow to this. And now also just alt click on this to make this 32 bit per second. So now we have this. It's time to just adjust the glow radius, glow intensity, and just play with this. Turn the glow radius a little bit off, something like this, and glow radius to be somewhere around here. So now you can see we just see the back completely off. Okay, we can see this is transparent, so just make this on the beginning as well. So yeah, that is all. So that is how you can create this cool animation. So that is all for this video. I hope you find this video informative and learn something new. If yes, then make sure that you like and subscribe for more such videos. Also, you can comment whatever topic that you want. On that, I make a video on. And on that note, I'm Nikhil and I will see you in the next one.